name is Sebastian Almeida, and I'm here to talk about shark bites. The story. So, coming on campus as a freshman, I quickly found that there's not a lot of variety in the food here at Nova. I found myself eating a lot of sushi or a lot of sandwiches from the deli or in the library, and so noticed this, and I also noticed that not a lot of students will not a large percentage of students have cars or access to go far away, and if they want food from an off-campus place, they either have to Uber there or order it, which comes with an added expense. So I thought of the idea to create a meal kit kind of business, but based on the college students' experience, because in the dorms you only have a microwave. It's in commons. There's no kitchen to cook with, so you can't cook if you wanted to. And so the market for a business like this would be the 1,300 students living on campus, which I think was going to increase with the building of the Mako Manor or Mako Hall. And then the trends I'm following for this are that the people are eating healthier now, and some of the on-campus options are not as healthy as some may want. And then also food kits are becoming more popular. And the target audience would be undergraduate kids just living on campus. So what's in the boxes? So these are the types of things that are in the boxes. They're they're things you just pop in the microwave and you can eat them. Brown rice or quinoa, and then there's vegetable dishes and meat curries, other entrees, and then they're gonna kind of serve. They can serve different dietary needs like vegetarian, vegan, or gluten-free, and also there's different the style, the variety is there. So the business breakdown, how it would work, I would purchase the supplies from Costco or Amazon. I would have to assemble the kits, and then once I assembled them, I'd have to deliver them every day from 4 to 5. And I would do this to the mailrooms, and the kids would go to the mailroom to pick it up on their way back to their rooms for the night. And then all sales would occur online, and a large emphasis on subscription sales. So the value proposition is the university will receive a new food option for everyone, which includes those with dietary restrictions, and it will provide meal kits that are easy to make, healthy and inexpensive, which I believe are all key factors for students. So my SWOT analysis. So the strengths of this business, I believe, are the variety of the food it can provide. It can meet different dietary needs, and it's very convenient. Some of the weaknesses are that there's a high sodium content in some of these microwavable meals. Declining balance cannot be used, and then there's a difficulty receiving online payments. Opportunities would be possibly partnerships with Amazon, Publix, or Chartwells to produce and send out these kits. Possibly do toiletry kits, so kids soaps every month, or snack boxes, which just would include just small things to just eat. And then threats would be food places on campus, and then restaurants close to school. And again, the restaurants close to school, a lot of students have difficulty getting access to, because you either have to Uber there or order it from an app. And then the food places on campus don't provide as much variety, or don't necessarily meet the students' dietary needs. So the financial plan. So this is for a typical month what I would order. If I'm basing it off if you can sell 50 kits a month, this is the supplies for it to be safe. So it'd be $15 for the fruit, which you'd have to actually buy on a weekly period because it'd go back. But you can get the water and the entree and the rice. You can buy all that in bulk with the snack a goldfish, and so you can do that. And then beyond that, yearly, I'm gonna purchase the website. You have to publish it. It'll cost $100 just to keep it up every year. And then, I'll order in bulk the cutlery and the paper bags, the napkins, the forks and the knives, and the bags to put them all in. And so in total, I think that'll be $358 for the first month. And then I'll get most of my stuff from Costco and Amazon, because I can buy it in larger quantities from them. So the revenue projection. So I want to have a heavy emphasis on subscriptions. So one kit I'll charge $8 for, but a subscription, what I'll have it based on is once per week you'll get a meal sent to you, and it'll be $25 for the month instead of just $8 for the kit, for like one kit by standalone. And so these are kind of my like projections. Like if you, it just scales up. So like if you sell 500 kits, you'd be making like $4,000 in total, and if you have 100 subscriptions, you'd make $2,500. So the funding request, I'd be requesting $360 at the beginning, and I'd expect to make 400 in revenue if 50 kits are sold a month based on that. So the cost to make 50 kits would be $233. So then you'd have a good, there's a good margin of profit there. And then so 1 year profit, if you could sell 50 kits a month, you could make $1,600 around there. And then it costs $4.42 per kit if you just divide out all the different things that go into it, all the bag, all the food, and then the website's a yearly cost, so you have to factor that in as well. So the location and hours of operation. So there's going to be no physical location for my business. It's I'm just going to need like a closet full of space to put like stackable, like non-perishable items, and then actually. I might need a like a fridge to place. I need like a few fruits per week, but it wouldn't be much space. And then I'd be delivering boxes from around 4 to 5 every day to the mail rooms, and this wouldn't. But there's no physical, like actual, like place where people come to get them, like from me. So management and employees, I will be the manager, and then I may hire someone so they can deliver kits if the demand becomes too large. So the marketing plan, I plan to advertise in the school paper, TV and radio, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all the social medias, but I plan to push Facebook specifically because that's where all the moms are. And that's kind of like one of like the core audiences I want to push to, because even though the product is for the kids, I believe the moms, they can buy the subscriptions for their kids and they want to make sure they're eating. And if the kids don't have a car, they might be worried that the kid's not eating enough. So they're like the main people I want to push to, especially to buy these subscriptions. And then so I could do Facebook and then email and mail to the students' parents also. And to the student population, just flyers and posters. That's more Instagram and Twitter for them as well. So the subscription plan here I read out is $25 per month, and that's 1 kit per week, and then $8 per kit otherwise. And then I want to have like an automatically recurring system like Netflix, so that way it builds up over time. And then I charge less if you purchase several months at a time. Like if you order 3 months instead of just 1 month ahead, then you get a lower price for that. So examples of my promotional materials, these are things like I'd hang up around the school, or like my business card. So like possible expansions and partnerships. So I could do the snack boxes as I mentioned before with like Goldfish and like other snacks that, I mean, the school I know provides. There's one you can purchase through the school right now, but it's really high priced and like there's really bad reviews on them on the marketplace that I had checked it out. And also I could push to do more perishable foods in the kits, because right now I'm focused on very like non-perishable things you can just throw in the microwave a lot, but there's more salt in those, and so that's not as healthy, and that's kind of a trend I'm trying to push towards. And the toiletry kits I want to push as well, which are like soaps and stuff every month, because students may not be able to access the brands they may want. And then partnerships with Publix, Chartwells, or Amazon to produce and deliver the kits. I think Amazon would be well poised to do this because a lot of the foods are non-perishable, and then they could deliver it straight to the mailboxes of the students. So that I think that'd be a good partnership. And then also beyond this, for exiting, like once I'm graduating or I'm closing down this business, I think I could easily sell this business, because it's just the processes are pretty simple for the person who runs it. You just go get the stuff, and then you fill out the orders. And you make the kit and then you fill out the orders. And I think like the online system is going to be very important for being able to sell the business, because it's gonna already have subscribers on it, and then it's also going to be able to, the students are going to be able to it's just up there, and then you just, once you push it, the parents will just go buy it for their kids, and then they just make the kits based on what they see there. And so that's my presentation. My contact info is right here. Thank you.
So, I guess maybe I'm missing something, but what keeps just someone from doing this on their own and ordering off of Amazon these same products that you're basically providing? I mean,
so I mean, they could, but if they want to get the same, like, they could order like the big packs of these as well.
Right.
And then, but there's not as much room in their dorms to store this stuff, and there's the storage part of it, and then there's just the convenience of having it all together, you know, made into like they can just have their meal right there. Same reason why I think meal kits are very popular, because I mean you can go and buy all the separate pieces to the meal kit and look up a recipe, but people just like the convenience of being able to have everything in one, and just easy to do, and just right there, quick.
And so, other than the fruit, that's really the only perishable piece, I guess, to the package?
Yes.
Okay. What else? Oh, that's good for me.
Nice job, Sebastian. Have you checked to see if you have access to the mail room?
No, I haven't done. I need to do that.
You need to probably do that real soon
Yes.
to see if your business idea will fly. My other question related to that is how secure are things? When you go to the mail room, are you the only one that has access, or are they slots like we have, just slots for faculty? Can somebody take a meal kit out of somebody's slot, or are they secured?
So how it works in Commons, I know, is you get like a slip of paper, and it comes in your box, which you use a key to open, and then you give it to the person there, and then they give you your package. So I don't know if it'd be like that, or I don't think you could fit the kit inside one of the boxes. They're pretty small in Commons.
Yeah, well, you might also have to check with housing then, because they might not be real wild about having, you know, that you might need to check with them too to see if they'll let you do it. And then I was just kind of trying to calculate, if you said that you would sell 500 of these at, I saw a 500 and a 50, so to me that looked like that'd be you'd have to be doing that for about 10 months.
Well, okay, so what I put 500 is because I want to get, so yeah, that'd be 10 months if I'm selling 50 per month. But I again, yeah, I just don't know if the subscriptions, if it'll increase every month, so a higher number of kits.
Okay, that's my question.
All right, so, there's certain parts where I was just kind of confused about, like, how did you figure out which part of the kit you want to put together, as far as, like, you say you wanted to add goldfish and stuff like that. How did you figure out those?
Yeah, so I mean, those were just like different things that like it could be different things, and I wanted to, the first time doing it, I wanted to have like different things like the first couple months of doing it, so people could get a taste of like what they like, and then have like Twitter polls, or like some way to like contact, like maybe like an email once they've ordered it to see like what they like, and possibly having a menu, something I would do so they could choose which one they want. And so goldfish I chose just like as like a snack, but like that could be interchanged with other things like gummies, or like any other like just like chips or something. And then the entrees themselves they could be tasty bad, and I think there's other companies that do that as well. But that would be basically, I would order probably like a few packs of different like a few boxes of different entrees in them, so that there'd be like a variety, like a selection for the students. And then just the water and like the fruit, I just probably like banana and apple in there, and then water, and so that's just kind of how I chose that. But it's not, but that was just, it wasn't like I specifically did any like polls for those ones. So.
Okay, so did you do a survey?
I had done a survey, but I did not have 200 respondents, so I saw that was a requirement for it. So, but yeah.
That's just me.
Marie?